If I could talk to the women who founded this organization, I'd first of all say, thank you. Thank you so much for your vision. I mean, when you think about what they started 30 years ago and to where it is today, they had amazing vision.
When we first came together, I think it was the vision and the big dream of Marge Allen and Beth Smith, who had been partners in so many women's issues, and that they thought that it was only women who could make the difference, and they urged us to dream as big as we could.
We created a research team headed up by Dr. Beth Noble and Dr. Linda Talbot of UMKC. These women organized the most impressive needs assessment, and we looked at all areas, 6 areas of women's lives, the needs for healthcare, domestic violence issues, and so on. We had thousands of women participate in this study with us, so that became the purpose for the Women's Foundation, was to make grants for programs that serve the health needs and the well-being of women and girls in Kansas City.
We thought when we founded the Women's Foundation that the immediate need was to get women to step up, to see the power of their purses, and to be visible and forceful. And that approach was good for that time. It got it started. The next approach was to re-grant to organizations that could lift women and girls out of poverty, and that worked. And now I think we've evolved to the point where advocacy is the best way to change systems. And so the concept of women supporting women, women lifting women out of poverty.
How did I get involved? In 1991, a letter that I received. When I received it, I said, this is exactly what I need. This is exactly what women need. This is what women are saying. Let's support other women. I also have a young daughter, and I said, we need to help her and her generation.
I love the fact that women are on more boards, and that's women of color, and that's really a big part of that is because of the work that United We is doing. So the representation is there, and that's important for everyone.
What I love most about United We is that it's a solution-based leader in our community. So it uses data and research to really tackle the barriers that women face in this community. It uses that data and research and translates it into actions. So whether it's creating the Appointments Project and providing women the opportunity to become civically engaged in our community, or whether it's using that information to really champion policy reform that has a positive impact in our families, in our communities.
3 key policy items for gender equity. We're the only industrialized country in the world who doesn't have a paid family leave policy. Another priority for us is pay equality. So an example of that would be banning salary history from employment applications as an easy tool and an easy way to shore up the inequities in pay. And then finally, professional licensing work has been a key priority for us, and we know that women hold professional licenses at 3 times a higher rate than men do.
Work that United We is doing, pushing policies and processes that ensure that the way that we think about women and the way that we think about gender changes.
What I love most about United We is the camaraderie and the working together to get our mission accomplished. We have an extraordinary board, extraordinary people, extraordinary donors.
I like the fact that today I see a focus on all women, but specifically on women of color.
In the next 30 years, I hope that United We can accomplish a world where women, and particularly women of color, being in civic and leadership positions is the rule, not the exception.
Being united means it's a we, It's coming together. It's all of us working together, women and men, to accomplish and to advance all women's economic and civic leadership.
When you're involved with organizing something for the very first time, involved with finding a new board of directors and creating a charter and getting a nonprofit certificate, you have hopes and dreams for it. And you want it to be everything that you all imagined it could be. And to have this organization celebrating its 30th anniversary is a great point of pride for hundreds of us who worked on this at the very beginning and said, together we can make a difference. And this is an absolute testimony to the truth of that.
United We, I want to wish you a happy 30th anniversary. You've done good work for the last 30 years. I know you're going to do great work for the next 30.
Happy anniversary.
Pop the champagne. Here's to you, United We.
United We research.
United We advocate.
United we appoint.
United, we lead.
United we empower.
United We together.